Welcome to the Limitless Living podcast with Frederica Davis, where women create success, health, and meaning, all without burnout or overwhelm. Small shifts, real results, and limitless living. Welcome back to the Limitless Living podcast. I'm your host, Frederica Davis, wellness expert, entrepreneur, and creator of the Limitless Reset Method. Today is Wellness Reset Thursday. And today we're talking about something that might sound simple on the surface, but it's one of those overlooked strategies for your energy, your health, your performance, and honestly, your sanity. And it's how you use your Sundays. Yes, Sundays. Now, this can be any day of the week that you want it to be, but Sundays are the day most of us, I think, use one of two ways. So, which one are you? Are you the person who uses your Sunday to catch up on all the things you couldn't get done through the week? Or are you using your Sunday to collapse? Just collapse. You're just done. You're on the sofa. Netflix is in, and you might be ordering food or grabbing whatever leftovers are in the refrigerator, right? You've just collapsed. You're done. Because for most women, it is one or the other. You're either running errands or doing laundry or deep cleaning or finishing work that you couldn't get done through the week or getting ready for the following week and making your lists and checking this once, checking it twice. Or you're just completely drained and just trying to recover from everything that you pushed through all week long. But what if I told you both of these approaches are costing you more than you realize? There is a trend going around right now called French Sundays. The idea is simple. It's that you slow down, you enjoy your day, you take your time, you connect, you rest. But here's the thing. This isn't a new idea, not new at all. In fact, the idea of a day of rest goes back centuries, biblically and historically. Sunday or the Sabbath was meant to be a day of rest. It was meant to be a day of restoration and connection, stepping away from work instead of adding more, doing more, or catching up. Not because people couldn't do it or people were lazy or because people are weak, any of that kind of stuff. It's because people understood something that we have all obviously forgotten. The body needs a rhythm of effort and then recovery. So it's really become a modern problem. It's a modern day problem. We have completely lost this rhythm. We don't have family dinners on Sundays like we used to. We don't have the routines that we used to have on a Sunday morning. We don't slow down and take the day leisurely and maybe socialize or catch up. Instead, we're living in such high expectation mode where go, go, go and push, push, push and catch up on this and catch up on that. And we have lists upon lists and it's just endless. And Sunday becomes either a productivity day or a burnout recovery day, but it's not a true reset day. And in all honesty, I could talk to you all day long probably about ways to set your week up so that you can even begin to have your Sundays be a reset day. That is a piece of this. But for right now, today, I just want to talk about approaching your Sundays a little bit differently and why. Because really, there is a physiological truth and reasoning for this. Your body does not recover in chaos. It simply doesn't. It does not recover in chaos. It recovers in rhythm. And when you never give your body a real pause, it stays in a low level state of stress. So that affects your cortisol levels, your nervous system, your inflammatory response, your metabolism, your ability to heal and repair, all sorts of things physiologically. So this is also where a lot of women get this wrong when it comes to weight. They think, okay, I just need to be more consistent. I need to push harder. I need to stay on track 7 days a week instead of just the 2 or 3 that I did. I need to get a better detox. I need to get a different diet. I need to find a different exercise program, all these different things, right? And while, yes, you might need some tweaking, your body does not get stronger from constant push and effort. It doesn't. It will only go so far. When it comes to muscle, muscle actually builds in recovery. So if you are pushing and you are going to the gym and you're doing this and you're exercising and you're walking, and maybe now you're playing pickleball or whatever your thing is in reference to physical fitness and muscle, but you're not giving yourself enough recovery time, you are actually not building the muscle or the stamina and the resilience and the fitness that you're looking for anywhere near as efficiently as you should be because you're not giving yourself enough recovery, and it will only allow you to get so far in improvement. So if you've ever felt like, oh my gosh, I get so far and then I just can't quite get past this barrier, this threshold, this plateau, whatever it is, your hormones, they regulate in recovery. Your energy, it also restores itself in recovery. So if you are trying to lose weight, feel better, reduce inflammation, improve sleep, but you are never giving your body a true reset, then you're working against yourself 100%. So emotionally speaking and mentally speaking, there is an impact too. It's not just physical. When you never pause, your brain, it stays overstimulated. Your emotions stay heightened and your patience starts to drop. Your clarity, it disappears. And then you start the next week already feeling like you're behind. Any of this sound familiar? So, and I can tell you, I've struggled with all of these. I have to consciously choose my days of reset and how they go. And when I first started doing this, it was really quite challenging. I'll be honest with you. I still struggle every once in a while because if you are like me and you're a doer and you are a creative, so you're always doing something, and especially if you're an entrepreneur, you can tell yourself that, oh, I'm passionate about it. It's not work because I really want to do this and it's great. And, or you can say, well, there's just not enough hours in the day. I have to get this done. I have no choice. We do. We actually do. We'll talk more about how we set up our lives in our Sustainable Success Tuesday episodes and how we can make it easier to have these reset days like we're talking about right now. But when it comes to Sundays, what I want you to do is start to reframe that and how you see them. Instead of thinking of them as the day where you need to get a bunch of things done or caught up on, and instead of asking yourself, okay, what do I need to get done today? I want you to ask yourself, what does my body need from me today? This is a completely different Sunday if you're approaching it that way. This is not about doing nothing either. And it's not about being perfect. What a true Sunday reset looks like is about being intentional. So, the first suggestion I will give you is to slow your pace. Not everything has to be rushed. Eat slower, move slower, speak slower. Let your body come out of the urgency mode. Number 2, reduce your input. That means less noise, less scrolling, less phone and screen time, period. Less constant stimulation. Give your brain some space. Don't put earbuds in your ears when you go outside to take that walk. Give your brain some space. And number 3, do what restores you, not what just distracts you, but something that restores you. And there is a difference between numbing out and actually restoring. And the way to know the difference is you can ask yourself, do I feel better after I've done this? So, numbing out might look like all day long on the sofa with Netflix. Or numbing out might look like the late night binge. Or numbing out might be just going through the motions, putting the TV on in the background and just trying to get through your list and just every week the same over and over and over again. But actually restoring is going to look different. It might look like, oh, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to indulge in a movie in the middle of the day and I'm going to just relax and enjoy that. And I'm going to have a leisurely morning and I'm going to take a nice walk out in the sunshine. And maybe I'll pick up my paintbrush again and I'll do a little painting or I'll read a book or I'll take a bath, whatever it is for you. But you want to know, you want to be asking yourself, am I going to feel better after this? And that's how you want to start thinking about structuring your Sundays. I have a ton more suggestions. I did a deeper training on this in my membership group. And if you need more ideas, please feel free to reach out. So this does not have to be complicated either. So the fourth thing I'm going to suggest is that you create a very simple reset ritual. Now, complication is not a good thing here. You want this to be simple. You want it to be something you can repeat weekly because the consistency is far more important than how many things you do and how detailed they are and how complicated they are. Okay. So something you can repeat weekly. So maybe you're going to say, okay, I'm going to spend a little bit more time relaxing in bed and waking up. I'm not going to look at my phone right away. When I get up, I'm going to have some warm lemon water or some tea or my coffee. And I'm going to either stand in front of a sunny window, sit in front of a sunny window, maybe read while I sip that nice and slowly. And I'm going to give that to myself as a Sunday morning ritual, right? It could be I'm going to take a nice hot bath in the evening and I'm going to apply my favorite lotion and a fresh nightgown and really feel good, get in bed and read something or journal about my week and sip a cup of tea or whatever it is, right? So it does not have to be complicated. It could be one thing. It could be like, I'm going to start taking a walk on Sundays with no stimulation, no phone, no earbuds. That's it. If it's all you can do, then start there. Doesn't have to be multiple things. Maybe it is that you are going to spend time with people who fill you up. Again, does not have to be complicated, but consistency is the key. So you don't need more time. You need better rhythm. That's what this is all about. I know I do. I don't know about you. I'm right there with you. And this is something I focus on a lot. I started really focusing on this Sunday reset framework months ago. And I can share with you, it was a little uncomfortable to say the least when I first started and hard to say, okay, no matter what still needs to be done, I'm just going to choose to do this for myself and allow myself to reset. But in doing so, what I noticed for me was that my clarity got better, my energy got better, I got more done during the week. And the longer I kept making myself, and you might have to do this in the beginning, and choosing to reset instead of continuing to go because I feel like not everything's not done on my list, the more energy I had through the week and the more things through the week actually got done, genuinely. And I've been seeing this with all of my coaching clients as well. So that's why I share this with you. So what I want you to think about, this is your reflection for the week or from this episode. Ask yourself, so here's what I want you to think about this week for your reflection question. And ask yourself, am I using my Sundays to prepare for my life, to keep pushing through and to be productive? Or am I choosing to use my Sundays to rest and restore and recover? Because when you choose that, that sets you up for a better week, more productivity, more joy in your life, all sorts of benefits. Now, if this hit for you today or got your juices flowing and ideas of how you might want to start restructuring how you view one day a week, if it's Sunday, then I'm going to invite you to come on over and join us in the Limitless Living community or visit me at my website, frederickadavis.com. The links are in the show notes. This is, where we get to start really applying things in real life instead of just talking about it. And your body, it was never designed to run nonstop all the time, endlessly over and over and over again, day in and day out. Honestly, it's not. It is designed for cycles. That means effort. Yes, you push hard. And then recovery. And when you bring that kind of routine back into your life, everything starts to feel different. And your efforts, the results that your efforts get, start to be bigger and better. So if this hit for you, I would also encourage you, and if you know somebody who this episode would benefit, please share it with them. If you haven't already done so, please leave us a review. It helps other women find the show. Until next week.